Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Anyone new? If you enjoyed the video, why not hit the subscribe button? My plan today is I'm heading for a mountaintop fortress. It's called the Acrocorinth Fortress, and it's said to be the most impressive acropolis in the whole of mainland Greece, and it's right up there at the top of that mountain. These people have come up in their camper vans, tables out, having a nice peaceful lunch, and my dogs haven't stopped barking since I got out of the van. Hopefully they will. The area is massive, absolutely massive. I was expecting it to be cold. It isn't. In fact, it's a lovely temperature. What a wonderful thing to be doing on a Monday morning. What a wonderful thing to be experiencing day in, day out. It's fantastic. Don't know if it can be heard on the microphone or the camera, but there's a very, very loud buzzing noise, which sounds like swarm of bees. Very close. Maybe keep walking would be a good idea, actually, just in case. There's the van. Hope the dogs aren't still barking, torturing everybody. There's another on top of that hill, which is a point. You just think, how could they build these places back whenever this was built? Amazing. End of the climbing. It's funny when I look back, the very first video I did during lockdown, the early part of lockdown, I climbed up Slemish Mountain. I'll put a link to it here, but it's my first video. And Slemish Mountain, not very big in Northern Ireland, and it actually, and you can see it in the video, it nearly killed me. I thought I was going to have a heart attack, and I said at the end of that, hopefully the more walking and climbing that I do, the fitter I'll get. And I have to say, this is the second steepest that I've climbed up, and didn't really take the wind out of me. So obviously there's a bit of fitness starting to happen, which is great because I never ever did have fitness. I, from that perspective, never looked after myself very well, but things are changing. So let's go. Next place coming up. This was very man-made, very ancient. The next stop, I think, epic sights that they're amazing to get to see. But once you've seen them for 10 minutes, you've seen them. So, but I'm looking forward to this. I can hear my dogs already barking. Onwards and upwards, let's go. So this is the dirt road. They all tend to be a terrible lot of dirt roads I end up on, to the Corinth Canal. Now it's amazing man-made gorge basically, which effectively turns this whole peninsula into an island. It was built a long time ago. It opened in 1893 and basically turned out to be a big flop. Never attracted the traffic they were expecting. Right, so we're at number 2, and this is a strange one because there it is. I haven't seen it yet because there's a bit of an edge, and Stephen doesn't do edges, cliff edges and things like that. I am the worst person to know. I can go on roller coasters. I've been on a glass platform looking over which went right over a cliff. I know it's safe. I know somebody put a lot of thought into it. Go over to the edge of that, the cliff might fall away, or you get that mad feeling that you could jump. So my first viewing of this is going to be your first viewing of it, but I hope you enjoy it. I'm sending the drone up. Now, what I'm about to do, I can't believe I'm about to do. I've decided to drop down into the gorge, which is below feet level. I've never done that before, I don't know what's going to happen, and go onto the bridge. Here we go. I'm just heading now to tonight's stopover. Great looking wee campsite. Let's hope it lives up to expectations. So I've just arrived at my campsite. Wasn't very far. Still the same day. I finished off the last video at the gorge and I drove straight here, but something momentous has happened, something that very pleasing to me, and that is it's just become warm enough to wear shorts. Snow white legs have come out. I can't believe it. And this wee campsite seems wonderful. There's other people here. I've already spoken to the people in these 3 campers. They're all together and they're lovely. They speak English. And now I need to get milk. And they have a lovely clean toilet and a lovely clean shower. And little supermarket, barbecue area, kitchen area. So I'm delighted with this place. You hear my dog, that's Molly crying. If I leave Molly outside, she cries for me. It's still early afternoon, 2:30, and I'm just going to chill out. I'm plugged in, I've got my computer, I'm getting good internet here. Now, 2 things and then one thing. One thing is, two things are my two challenges. One, I'm looking over the next period in Greece to find the perfect place, the perfect setting for a sunset beer. Haven't found it yet. Number two, avoiding all toll roads, and it's gone. I've discovered that it's just impossible. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but Google, when you go no tolls, certainly in Greece, tries but makes loads of mistakes and leads you up dead ends. One dead end, such a bad track, it eventually came to deep water. I had to reverse back over a mile, and in the camper van that's no fun. So I've ended up without choice going to tolls, and it kills me. I mean, the very first one I did after setting myself the challenge was about 3 days later, and it was €10 and it was like giving money away. It was like, maybe as well throw the money down the drain. So the challenge isn't completely dead. But I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's my challenge, and my challenge is to avoid tolls as much as possible. But now I'm going to replace it. This is my brand new, unused electric bike, and the reason why I've got it, my first few videos that I made in Northern Ireland, I did a lot of walking along trails to get the roads going, and I thought bike would be great, but I haven't found anywhere where the bike is going to be useful to me yet. So that's another challenge, to find somewhere where I'm going to need the bike. I'm not just going to ride it for the sake of riding it, to go and film something. Delighted I'm here, delighted the weather's good, delighted my white legs are out, and it's really now, when you think of the first few weeks, 5-6 weeks, ice cold everywhere, and I've kept going south, and one of the intentions is to get to the heat, and I was never sure if I was going to get to the heat, but I've got to the heat. It's not boiling, it's just, this would be a perfect summer's day in Northern Ireland. I would be happy with this temperature all year round. Right guys, I'm going to leave it off there. Hope you enjoyed the video, so until next time, bye for now.